All right, so about where to watch this documentary. Unfortunately, Bibi got his way and had it taken down off all major streaming platforms. But I found it still available from the producers on their website. And you should support the producers by going to their website. It's linked in the description below. You can use this URL. There, you can click on Stream Now, which was in the bottom left there, and it'll take you to the film that is streamed through Jolt. You can pay for a ticket and support the brave men and women that made this film. They made it at great personal expense and risk, and they have done an immeasurable service to the world. And for the price of about a Big Mac meal, you can vote your support for them. This is obviously not a paid promotion that I'm doing. I have no affiliation with this film. This is just the truth, and it matters. It matters to everyone all around the world because whether we like it or not, Israel is pulling the entire globe into this conflict. Our own politicians are pulling us into this conflict by funding it, endorsing it, and passing speech laws in America if you question it. And the ultimate tragedy of this genocide is that in many ways, it's only possible because this one cowardly, evil man would rather watch the whole world burn than face the consequences of his corruption. He would rather tear down Israel's democratic system, the only democracy in the Middle East. He would rather let his own people remain in Hamas captivity, rather let his own people continue to die in war, his own economy crumble, his own nation and people's goodwill evaporate all around the world, than face justice. Benjamin Netanyahu has opened the gates to the most vile, supremacist, fascist wing of Judaism to take power in Israel and to slaughter Palestinian men, women, and children. He has opened Pandora's box and crossed a line we will never return from. And he's doing it all just to save his own pathetic skin. But his cowardice is being used by extremists in Israel to achieve their own messianic goals. It's being used by deep staters around the world to profit off another forever war. It's being used by the surveillance state to test their dystopian technologies. And it's being used by the ruling class to further divide the people. Ultimately, I hope that we can move this conversation to a mature enough place where Jewish people around the world can have a bit of a reckoning with the reality of their national project, the reality of how their own religion can harbor extremist views, just like the Arabs that they are so quick to point the finger at. No group of people is beyond criticism. No group is exempt from the wickedness of humanity's darkest tendencies, and Jewish people face a unique and difficult reckoning. If Jewish people want to maintain a strong sense of national identity and unity, what happens when members of your tribe commit atrocities for corrupt reasons and then turn the world against you? When Jewish people group up around that identity, what happens when people notice and say Jewish people are conspiring against the rest of the world? How do you reconcile these things? If Jewish people are going to maintain such a strong global identity, to me, it seems that the burden falls to them to a certain degree to hold all other Jews to the highest moral standard. Or else, how can you blame people for collectively blaming Jews when it is Jews who group up collectively and defend the actions of a man like Netanyahu at any cost? And I know a lot of Jews don't do that. A lot of Jews think critically and are outspoken about the corruption in Israel and the insanity of its current course of action. The way that I see it, just me, all Jews are individuals, and they should be treated as such. I would encourage Jews not to treat Israel as an infallible project. Israel has committed many atrocities and has much to answer for. Tying your identity to a corrupt government is a horrible idea. As an American, my job is to loudly criticize my government for its crimes, and I call for it to do better. I would invite Jewish people to do the same for theirs.